Well, we're out here today on this very unseasonably cold afternoon to be a driving force for full equality under the law for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, intersex people in Montana. Right now, it's perfectly legal to be fired from your job because you're a queer person. It's perfectly legal to be denied public accommodations, and we need to change that. Right now, the National March in Washington is happening, and what we're about is being the driving force for full equality and the ability to fully participate in society. So that's why we're here.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Bryce Bennett. I'm a field organizer with Montana Equality Now. I just want to thank you for being a part of this day when thousands of Americans are marching on Washington and thousands more are standing in the cold of winter in their hometowns to tell our nation's leaders that equality can't wait. It has to happen now. We're here today because we know that never before in the history of our country have we had an opportunity for change that is so close and the realization of our goals almost in sight. We're here today because 40 years ago, gays, lesbians, and transgender people decided that they had had enough with the police oppression and started a riot at the Stonewall Inn. We're here because we're ready to finish their job and ensure true equality for everyone. Montana Equality Now was formed to be a part of this movement. We're formed to be the feet on the ground and the voice in the street. We know that through talking to our friends and neighbors, we can change hearts and minds. We know that when organized, the LGBT community is one of the strongest forces of change that our country has ever seen. So with Change the Wings, we're here to ask you to stand up. With the Matthew Shepard Hate Crime Act, just one Senate vote away from being signed into law, we're asking you to stand up. With a president who last night recommitted himself to ending Don't Ask, Don't Tell and stopping discrimination in the workplace, I'm asking you to stand up. And with kids still being kicked out of their homes for simply telling their parents who they are, I'm asking you to stand up. I'm standing up. I'm running for the Montana legislature to be elected the first openly gay member of that body and be an advocate for our community. How are you going to stand up? Will you call Max Bacchus and John Tester and Denny Rehberg and tell them that equality means that we all have the same protections under the law? And will you talk to your friends and neighbors and ask them to speak out as our allies and make this movement grow? And will you stand with the people here today and the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people across our state and come together as a community, united and strong, ready for the fight of our lives? Now we have some petitions. They need your signature. And we have some great folks here today who are going to talk to you about how you can stand up and make our voices heard. The first person I want to introduce today is a person leading the Transgender Day of Action here in Missoula, and that is Bree Sutherland.
Thank you, Bryce. This day means so much to me. It means so much to me that you guys get out here in this freezing cold, stand up here for equality. This means an amazing amount. I am here today because I believe that we are so close to getting equality, but we need to step it up and we need to get out here and we need to fight for equality. And more importantly, I feel that we need to remember the transgender and transsexual community, because time and time again we are more or less been thrown under the bus in the fight for gay rights. It is really difficult because time and time again when they try to pass end of bills and They try to pass bills for gay equality. They have removed transgender recognition because they feel that because we are fighting for something, we should not be recognized because we are not in what the majority of people see as normal. I think that we all need to step up and recognize the trans community for who they are and for their braveness to stand up and be themselves on a day-to-day basis. And I appreciate everyone for showing up and supporting us. And I hope that you continue to, to allow us to be ourselves and forward us in equality. One of our biggest struggles right now is that at any legal level, we are not recognized as people. We are not recognized as anything. Time and time again, one of our biggest struggles is basic rights. We can't even have one solid equal identity. At many levels, locally, you can be recognized for your gender, but at state levels, they will not recognize you for your gender. More importantly, if you transition and you're married in an opposite sex couple and you transition to the same sex as your partner, your marriage is nullified, straight up. They will not recognize you for who you are any longer. And that needs to change. We need equality. We need it now. This is a fight that I stand up for every day. And it is one reason that I'm here. It is one reason that I am here for everyone. I am here for those that can't fight for themselves. I am here as an open, transsexual woman in Missoula, being myself because I know that there are so many people out there that can't do this. And I want equality. I thank everyone for being here today.